What is up, internets? This is Voth, and welcome to my very first Let's Play, The March of Crimes. Now I will be playing one of the new Celtic factions, specifically the Ebdanians, because I love their traits. The cultural trait, Swift Spoils, gives plus 200% to raiding, and then Rack and Ruin gives plus 75% to sacking and looting, something that I love to do. These guys are all about stealing crap, and therein lies the logic for my title choice. Now, on top of all those things, the Swift Spoils trait gives all units guerrilla deployment. That is gimmicky and ridiculous, but I can't wait to play my Celtic ninjas, so let's get to it. Alright, here we are, turn 1, the March of Crimes. I hope you guys don't mind me skipping the intro video, as I have seen them too many times. One of the first things I like to do when starting a new campaign is get an idea of my goals. So I'm going to go down here for minor goals. Survive until 425, control 25 settlements, pretty standard stuff. Caledonia at Hibernia and Britannia Inferior. Okay, that's pretty easy. Caledonia, Britannia. So I just need to own the northern part of the British Isles. Then we have earn the following income from raiding 7,000. Oh joy. Thankfully they have plus 200% to rating, and then there's this new rating building that I've got to look into that will also boost that, so in theory that won't be too much of a pain in the butt. Loot and sack 5 different settlements. I'll probably loot and sack 50 or more, so GG. Maintain 60 units, no problem. So they have the standard minor victory conditions of most factions. Now I will look at the chapter goals. Survive until 400, research the following technologies, shipbuilding. Get that out of the way. Loot and sack 3 different settlements, that's standard. Maintain 10 naval units. Blah. Not a big fan of maintaining naval units within the first chapter. Hold the port settlement adjoining each of the following sea regions. Oceanus Atlanticus? Where's this at? Germanicus. I guess it would be over here somewhere. Does that say Atlanticus? Yeah, so need to come down here to Galatia or possibly Lusitania, I suppose. But I'll probably just hit this province, which I cannot recall the name of, but I know that it's unwalled, so it won't be a big deal. And last, loot or sack Saguntium. Alright, right across the water there. Unwalled, undefended. I could probably just take care of that now. Let's see. Well, I'll get to that. Let me just get a few more things out of the way. Let me check how my family looks. Vecinios. I think I'm making that N a little too Spanish. Vecinios. Whatever. What are you good at? Cunning. Holy crap, cunning. Master Planner is one of my favorite traits for any leader because +2 cunning. I get 1 point in that, 1 point in Raven, and I will have night battles, which is one of my favorite things to do in this game. It's great for breaking up a horde of, you know, the Huns like to be close enough that they can give each other a bro fist after they raise a settlement, so they're kind of hard to isolate. Night battles let you take care of that. Let's see what my 16-year-old son is a dignitary. Okay, so he's going to be my governor. Hello, governor. Tax rate, flat bonus, that's awesome. Now let me look at these other guys. They don't have enough influence to assign to any offices yet. It's a good idea to get people assigned to offices as soon as possible so that they don't try to assign themselves like jerks. What are you good at? Powermonger, influence, meh. Steadfast defender, I suppose will make a good garrison general whenever I need one of those. My son is 16. Let me look at my diplomacy. Wow, I don't know anybody. Okay, I don't want to marry into the Caledonians because they have wood in this settlement and I don't want to share it with them. And the Picts, I'm sorry, Dead Mouse, I will be betraying you as well because I don't like to waste a governor on a province that I don't own entirely, so you're going to have to drop your nasty beats somewhere else. Chapter goals, I need to go down to Atlanticus. Alright. So, let me start getting some spears and some skirmishers. Next turn I'll take Saguntium and sack it, so not technically take it. The Horns of Cernunos, I keep Spanishifying it. It's going to go down to Mystery Province A, and he's going to capture it as soon as he can. See, I also needed a fleet. Let's see. I've got 20 turns to build a fleet. 20 turns until year 400 spring. I think I'm going to wait on that money sink. Okay. Ugh. Already have sanitation problems? Fishing jetties are providing plenty of food, so I'm not gonna, I don't think I need a food place. What is their new thing? Enclosures? Wow, plus 80 food, raw. I guess that's how they survive. They don't take fertility into account, which is pretty cool. Because the next best thing is the goat herd, with 40 plus 80 based off fertility, and when fertility bombs later on, you're basically going to have roughly 40 raw. So enclosures are good. Downside, squalor. I'm going to leave this for one turn because it is providing me with the Celtic brigands that I'm recruiting. Next turn I'm going to demo this and build the sanitation thingy. A well. I'm going to build a well, get my sanitation right, because I'm not going to deal with disease. Ooh, a new building. Raiders Assembly, plus 2 squalor. I guess these guys crap where they eat. Raiding income plus 15%, all forces in adjacent regions. 15% is kind of crap though. 30%, 60, 120, oh nice. Increases exponentially, so plus 4 public order, 12 squalor, Jesus Christ, that's crap. Well, I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I just gotta find a good place to raid at. Certainly not building that here. I plan on owning all this stuff. Okay. So, quick checklist. It's unseasonably good this year. Hooray. Forces. As you can see, I've used everybody's movement, or they are busy. Provinces. All I have is this one crappy province that is crappy. Known factions. Been over this stuff. Been over my family, so GG. That is the end of my first turn. Oh yeah. Derp. Growth. Well, let me see what these other ones are. Power of Tyrannus. That sounds awesome. But it's not that great. Plus 4 Celtic paganism. Minus recruitment cost. Whatevs. Aegis of Tautatus. Interesting name. Public order. Morale for units. That'll be useful at some point, I guess. Public order would be the best part of it. Warrior rights, research 2%, unit experience, blah blah blah, whatever. You guys just grow the settlement. Alright, welcome back. It is turn 2. I hope you guys don't mind me skipping the intern stuff because I find it exceedingly boring. Event messages, edict issued, resettlement. For some reason they feel the need To inform you of that, it would look as though this guy sailed down from Saguntium. Not sure where he's going, and the Eastern Romans have now deployed their High King in Saguntium, so it means I'm going to get to kill him. That'll be fun. So before we get to that, I'll handle that last. Let me do my settlement. I'm going to demo that now that the High King has successfully recruited his skirmishers. I just don't need the food. Village. What does it give me? Glaze hounds. Gaze hounds, I mean. They're donuts with legs. Celtic woodrunners, and it also gives you +1 public order and +1 growth. The +50 to subsistence is negligible, but the rest of it makes it worth it, in my opinion. Do a quick check on my people. No one is capable of being promoted yet, so I'm done. And I still only know these 3 people who I'm not friendly to. So let me do my army stuff. We got this guy. We're going to move him down to the coast of Portugal, or whatever it's called in this time period. Looks like they're suffering from some integrity issues, which +2 integrity. I'm beginning to like this notch in the power bar. The +2 integrity I find very useful, more so than the +2 loyalty. So powerful. So he's probably got foreign soil problem. Yeah. -2 factions is countered by the +2 from politics. However, I'm on foreign soil, which in this case is actually water. So, on to the actual battle. The Blade Runners are going to not pick up an onager because it's gone. I forgot to get that on turn 1. Oh well. I will, however, pick up a unit of charge bait, skirmishers, cavalry, mounted spear riders. These look like skirmish cavalry. No, I don't want skirmish cavalry. Is everybody skirmishers? Whatever. Alright, picked up a unit of charge bait, going to enter the water and head on over to Saguntium. Yes, I'm going to war with you.
Very well. The Emperor will...
Looks like the Eastern Romans abandoned them because the Western Romans are jerks.
Destination reached.
One more quick check on the mercenaries. Oh, nice. An onager. I love it. Looks like I only have the money for another Celtic band. Just not really that great. Tier 1 units. I mean, look at these guys. They're crap on legs. They do have their High King deployed here. 225. Is it worth it? Nah. I think I can get by without it. I'm cheap. Let's do this thing. Alright, now I'll be back as soon as it's all loaded up. Alrighty, I've got my army set up. Nothing overly complicated. I'm going to try to take down their onagers, their towers with my onagers as quick as possible. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Enough of your blather. Bam. Tower is hit. 50% fire damage. One more volley should do it. I want to get those towers down so I can advance. Right, here is their reinforcing fleet, so I need to keep an eye on this guy. Flavis Honoris Roman Heavy Marines. This is their king. So if I can find this guy on the battlefield, I should kill his entire unit because that's the way barbarians roll. Come on, Onager, you can destroy this. It's not that hard. Have not got sight of their scout equites yet. I want to take those up because I have no cavalry, and when you have no cavalry, cavalry hurts. Even scout equites.
The
Yep,
enemy
hit their
is no
tower.
more than wreckage
I'm moving the
now.
fire over here from the onagers. I like to target in the wall areas. If you hold Alt, you can kind of specifically target where you want. Because hitting the walls, it'll spread to the walls in this building, and also it's an easier target than just aiming at at the tower itself, because you'll overshoot the tower a lot and just waste a lot of rounds, where this slams into all that, and then the fire can actually spread up to the watchtower. If we want to sit here and up there, it just spread 21%. I don't have the patience to sit there and watch it, but believe me, it's better than targeting the thing itself. What's the fire at 21%, 42%, one more, 85. Okay, we're done. We're falling back. Spears. Ooh, they got what looks to be Marines coming through the trees here. They just disappeared. I'm going to pull my onagers back behind my line and advance my line as soon as that tower falls. Oops. And the tower falls. They're being ambushed. Oh my god. We're just going to try to do as much damage to those guys from range as possible. This should deal quite a bit of damage to them before they even get to engage, and they're tired on top of it, so these guys don't have a snowball's chance in hell. We got to throw off some volleys. Look at that guy. Let's pull the skirmishers back, kind of circle them around here. Spearmen gonna wrap around for a flanking option. Wow, they're already routing. Let's just get in there, make sure they die quickly. Archers, please stop firing. I do not enjoy friendly fire. Onagers on the scout equites, very good. I appreciate the whatever casualties inflicted. Alright, that's enough. We don't need to fight those guys anymore. Let's rearray our lines. The scout equites are still a threat, so we do not want to leave ourselves exposed to charges. Don't have range on our archers, but my onagers are definitely giving them hell, which I definitely like. Let's see, holding Alt, I'm going to try to maximize the damage on all units. I suppose I could go to insert, but I don't like going into insert because it always makes me feel like I'm losing control of my micro and something's gonna sneak up on me. Hopefully they won't. Alright, both towers down. It is time to advance. Missile armed warriors, just in case something comes out of those trees as those Marines previously. I'll be ready for them. Alright. Damn. Beautiful. Alright. The onagers, money well spent. Archers, can you hit yet? Still just out of range.
A fire rages through the enemy settlement.
Yes, a fire rages and hurts their feelings, for their feelings are hurt by the fire. I'd be pretty sad if my house was on fire too. Where are these guys going? They look so crestfallen. Why are they hanging their heads in shame? This is hilarious. Alright, where is that High King at? I don't see him anywhere on the battlefield. All their ships landed there, so they're going to probably be coming down this road, or they feel like the scenic route maybe around there. My archers are still not in range, which is getting quite annoying.
Battle ready and eager! Missile warriors!
Very surprised.
Move it!
Their scout equites are just standing there taking it. It seems like they would want to advance. Not really entirely sure why they just want to sit there and
We
eat
will pierce their
fires.
hearts!
And furthermore, seriously, you guys are not in range? Oh, derp, I
Fire!
have fire at will turned off. Sometimes I'm not the brightest bulb, so to speak. We want to target the scout equites, because once again, I do have no cavalry, and all cavalry is scary, even scout equites,
We hunger
when
for
you
blood
have no
and
cavalry.
battle!
Now these guys, exploratories, they have no precursors, so these javelins are just going to wreck them pretty badly. Let's see if we can get some cool views of people eating javelins. Oh, if they weren't all hiding in the bushes. Looks like they're doing some sort of synchronized dancing and giving me their backs because they want the javelins in their butt. That's fine with me. Alright, Scout Equites are about to rout, taking them completely out of the equation. Oh, ow, ow, run, run, run. You guys come over here. You guys come over here. We're going to get him in a pincer. It looks as though the Scout Equites are a non-issue, which I'm very pleased about. You guys are going to hit him from behind. You guys hit him from the front. Terrible charge. You guys are going to come support over here. Alright, you, and you.
They are trying to take out our general! Defend him!
Putting them all on skirmish and just going to give the general of the enemy team hell, so I can come over here and reinforce this battle. Everybody focus on him. General, come up over here. You guys come up over here. You guys come reinforce. Alright, that's good enough. We're just going to get over here. Actually, you guys are going to form a line here to cover our rear. High King's moving in. You guys get braced up.
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display!
Nope, they didn't get out in time. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, I don't even know if these guys have a decent charge, but it doesn't matter, because these guys are in a pincer, and that's not going to bode well for them. And their High King is just sitting there, taking shots. I'm going to switch to heavy fire, see if that makes these guys a little bit more hurty. But they are getting shot to pieces, mourning their fallen horses. It's kind of annoying how the blood on the ground fades away after a short amount of time. It just makes it look like these guys were in an epic paintball match rather than bleeding out. But I'm sure there'll be a mod for that soon enough. Alright, these guys, cohorts. Oh, the battle's over. Who are you? Who are you? Mercenary? No, it's not the mercs. The general. I don't recall seeing their High King ever, which is a little bit annoying. But that's that. This battle is over. Let's go ahead and end it. Decisive victory, which is a little surprising. I thought I lost I might be able to replin his numbers, but he did take a beating. However, he got a lot of kills, which is impressive. Yes, do your hack and slash. It's beautiful. Blood everywhere. Okay, I didn't lose him, so I will be able to replin him. I'm going to sack them for my goals. I don't want to actually capture it yet because I wanted to get the sack. I'm going to give them time to rebuild it. If I had looted and occupied, it probably would have just cost me more money than I would have made, because this place has lead, and if the lead building is built, it's universal, so I don't need to demolish it and rebuild my own. So it's just a waste of money to loot it, honestly.
Ready for battle.
All right, this guy, I'm going to get Raven because thanks to cunning, I'm already up to 5. Thanks to Master Planner, I'm already up to 5 right, this cunning. Dude has performed his role and is gone. Are those even dudes? They kind of look like females. Like, are those boobs? It's irrelevant. Just never seen female units.
Warriors all.
Alrighty, Ablana's being taken care of. We are good. I believe that is turn. Alright, turn 3. Should have time for one more turn before this video gets too long. Demolition complete. Farmstead. Excellent. And Development Regional Defense Force. That's my research. So let me do anything interesting like upgrades from my terrible units.
Ready for battle.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to start building a well because I just don't like having squalor. It leads to more problems, and problems compound problems. I'd rather not deal with it. The boat that had moved down to here has moved, I think it went down around here. Their High King just retreated further around that way. Not really sure where he thinks he's going. It's kind of amusing. Let's go to my buddy Doroteos. He still has a long ways to go. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 more turns before I can do something with him. So let's get him going. God's curse ya. Let me see, Saguntium. They have not rebuilt anything, and they do have a lead deposit. So I'm glad that I didn't occupy it. Fishing jetties and just a standard town. 2-1. I feel like I should probably go back to Ablana. Let's see, that looks like a way to pass. I could go up through Eildon. Just don't like having that guy so weak. Oh, I got it. I'm trapped inside the zone of threateningness of this place.
We take this settlement for the tribe.
I think I'm just gonna auto-calc this one because now they have even less than they did before. Worst case scenario, I lose this guy, which is not that bad. There's their lead mine. Yep, as I suspected. Not a big deal. Just gonna sack him again. Let's see, -40. They're going to modify by 4.
Ready for battle.
Alright, this is my first, I forget what they call this thing. Army, Legend, something or other. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go for Domestic Devotion. Next turn or next time I level this up, I'm gonna put 2 in Epic Camp Following, because I feel like the upkeep reduction is awesome. These guys are pretty weak. I'm gonna just head back out into the water. Gonna head to Ablana and reinforce myself a bit, and then I'm thinking about from there heading towards Eildon and capturing it, especially if the Caledonians head south. I can sneak in behind them and betray them and take their stuff, because that's how I roll. We are performing the March of Crimes here, so we may as well be all around jerks. Can anybody be promoted? Negative. Alrighty. Still no people. That was a very exciting turn. Let's end it.